There we have it. The SecGen also said that TSC is, the Constitution as per, as bound, that's according to you, that TSC proposes to discipline teachers without being bound by strict rules of evidence as envisioned by Article 50 of the Constitution of Fair Hearing. And he said that TSC has been disciplining teachers without, by hearing the appeals and thereafter making it upon themselves. But the issue of fair hearing is here. The Constitution is paramount, and all of us must adhere to that. Naftali, at this particular point, where do you draw the line?
Yeah, it is morally bad in practice and in principle. To bring an act of parliament or use any statute to undermine the supreme law.
Yes.
When you talk about fair hearing under Article 50, fair hearing is under the Bill of Rights. Now, remember, Article 24 envisages limitations of rights and fundamental freedoms. There is a procedure that indeed, even if we have rights and fundamental freedoms, some other time they can be limited. But I want us to look at Article 25, which now contemplates rights and fundamental freedoms that shall not be limited. And one item, part of the items herein is a right to fair trial, where now we find fair hearing. That fair hearing, fair trial cannot be limited. It is a fundamental right that cannot be. There is no way you can discipline a teacher or any member of the staff in the education system without a fair hearing. That one, no. Remember, when you look at Article 2 of the Constitution, and in particular sub-Article 4, the Constitution says any law, including customary law, that is inconsistent with this Constitution, is void to the extent of the inconsistency. And an act or omission in contravention to this Constitution is unlawful, is invalid. Sheria yoyote ikiwemo ile ya kimila au desturi, ile ambayo inapayuka kwa hii katiba, ni utupu kwenye kadri ya upayukaji huo. Na tendo lolote au upungufu ulio kinyume na hii katiba ni batili. So it means the Constitution is the supreme, no statute. The TSC must not come with any statute to undermine what the framers of the Constitution envisages under the supremacy. The Constitution has the power to dominate and defeat another law because it is the mother. These other statutes are kids, are the young ones. And the Constitution is clear. Even if someone goes to the High Court and institute court proceedings, claiming that this Constitution has been contravened or is threatened with the contravention, with what you have just said, someone will be penalized. Honorable Soshun is very right. What he's saying is capable of being treated as fact. That labor unions in Kenya are part of our Bill of Rights. The TSC is not part of the Bill of Rights. Labor relations under Article 41 is part of the Bill of Rights. Look at Article 19. The Bill of Rights is an integral part of Kenya's Constitution. Democratic what? State. And it's a framework for social, political, and economic policies. The purpose of recognizing and protecting these rights and fundamental freedoms is to preserve the dignity of individuals and the communities and to promote social justice and the realization of all the potential of all human beings. In his own words, and you will allow me to quote the late Mother Wangari Maathai, human rights are not the things that are put on the table for people to enjoy. There are things that you must fight for and then you protect. Full stop and unquote. So the people of Kenya, through the labor unions, must fight for these educational rights, must fight for these labor relations. The Honorable Soshun has been fighting for these labor relations and has been doing it proficiently. Perfect. We need people who have this gusto, this urge, this drive to save our teachers, from molestation, because we can have a TSC, but a TSC that is bullying. We cannot condone a commission that bullies the teachers, bullies the students, the entire system. There is no way. All sovereign power belongs to the people of Kenya, and they shall be exercised only in accordance with this constitution. And one of the ways that we need to effectify change in our education system, it is through that labor relations, labor unions, through NAT, KUPPET, KOTU, and everybody. If we had a trade unions in Kenya having those positive and desirable qualities, especially suitable for the things specified, our education system will not be marked by this, what we call disorganization. We need to see an education system where a TSC, a CEO for this TSC, and the commissioners are marked by extreme care in the treatment of details. Correct. This is not a simple matter.